Hello everyone, you are watching Carbuncle's Corner 15 Gold Grand Finals. Void versus Darnell. AC start. Perhaps hunting for another. The yellows come to spoil the party. Darnell not cashing in on that AC bonus just yet. Will do it now to survive. Digging out now. But Void is in a pretty good situation. Will just mash his way back down. Surprisingly, Darnell's not completely covered yet, but should be momentarily. No, actually, two double back out, and Void suddenly is not looking quite as dominant as he was just a moment ago. Racks up another few links in that power chain though. And unfortunately, the height of column 3 for Darnell will prohibit him from playing out that round any further. Now, oh my goodness, early 4 chain from Darnell, right into main chain from Void, and this will absolutely smash that AC altogether.
My dignity. You can't compete with me.
So, back into neutral now. Darnell with the sussy GTR. And Void immediately sending 3, but forces main. And Void does get the yellow to send main of their own. And oh, this was wow. I love those tails so much.
So that's your strategy.
It looked rather dicey. Void leaving their trigger point unready for so long, but it was all worth it. Now Darnell potentially vulnerable due to that one green in column 1. Finally now readying their trigger point. Void with pretty clean multi-stack going on right now. We'll just get that main chain ready. Not too concerned with extending on that side. We'll just go for the main chain. It is a pretty nice tail. And Darnell, I think could have survived with the secondary there. Perhaps did not need to top themselves out right away, but AC, bigger AC found for Darnell. We'll start with 2 lines of advantage against Void. And this time Void though, with the 4 chain, sends back a splash to Darnell. Darnell looking for 2 double 3, perhaps, or 4 now. And Void just going for main chain right away. It is hefty, but Darnell can chain. Unfortunately, does not draw the colors to send anything back. I think Darnell could have gotten at least a 7 there. Now Void with the front style, sending a quick poke off the right side. Another sequential pokes. Looking for one extension, but the purples are just not there. 5-1 now, no sweepies against Darnell. So far though, Void has just been maneuvering quite well all through this set. Darnell locking in main chain here. May send 3 or 2 double here off those blues. But it is going to be main chain for Void here. That is quite a nice main chain. We shall see if Darnell is able to catch up, needing another blue. Finding green, blue, and oh. 93k on that chain for Void. Very difficult to catch up for sure. That was probably the biggest chain that we've seen this whole tournament. Now Void introducing a few greens into column 1. We'll cash that in for 2 double. That is going to be 2 more lines towards the X on Darnell's board. Sending 2 now. Void looking for a defense from the greens, finds it. May just has to extend main somehow, I believe. I do think Darnell has the edge here. 11 chain versus... Okay, 9 double. Ooh, that was close. Void certainly had the time to extend there. Unfortunately, did not take it. It was looking a little bit cramped at times as well. But regardless, still looking quite healthy in this set. No real cause for concern. Dropping a line on Darnell early on in this game. Darnell not having too much space to work here. A lot of single pops going on. Tail space is looking a little neglected. Okay, finds the +1 on purple green for Darnell, but this is gonna be a tough chain to catch up to. 11 chain, hefty 9. It's so close. It was just the difference of a little bit of power.
So that's your strategy. My dignity. You can't compete with me.
And, you know, round for round, Void has his moments where he needed to extend a little bit, and Darnell gets those too, so we can call it even, right? But, oh boy. Several follow-up attacks just stopping Darnell in his tracks.
My dignity. You can't compete with me.
Unable to get up from that. Put my guy on life alert. Now Void with the L-shaped base versus big stair pillars for Darnell. Big liability. But you gotta do what you gotta do. Oh no! Darnell wanted to fire with the greens in column 3, but unceremoniously littered upon. Void up now 9-2 on match point. Looking to take home another medal from Carbuncle's corner. Here in the 15th edition. Darnell locking in that main chain. Ready to go. Void hasn't sent in too much pressure yet. Maybe now is the time to do so. 2 chain out from Darnell. 1 chain. Can Void flip it over in time though? Where did it fall? It looks like Void wasn't able to flip over in time anyways. Or didn't have the space to do so. Still 9-3 though. Void looking to close it out with an AC. AC for both players, in fact, 4-4-4. Even strength, perfectly canceling. Void looking for another. Oh man. Ah, that was so close, but that was a very efficient use of pieces. We'll drop 1 rock over on Darnell's board. Reminder. Even with half a board covered, you can still theoretically build a 10 chain. Fun fact. But here comes the finish here. Hefty 2 into 3, and Void is your winner. Making short work of all the competition to claim the belt once again.